Frazier.
And it's 7 a.m. We're committing this time to reading some scripture. Today it's Titus 2, verse 11. It says, "For the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. It teaches us to say no to ungodliness and worldly passions, and to live self-controlled, upright, and godly lives in this present age." That was Titus 2. There's something powerful about this verse. It doesn't just say God saves you. It says his grace teaches you. Think about that. Grace isn't just forgiveness for your past, for your future, or trying harder, but this flips it. It's saying real change comes from understanding how much grace you've already been given. When you truly get that, when you realize you didn't earn it, you didn't deserve it, but you still received it, it changes how you move. You don't say no to things because you have to. You say no because you want to become better. So today, ask yourself, what is one thing I need to say no to so I can say yes to a better version of myself? Because grace isn't just there to catch you when you fall, it's there to teach you how to walk right. This 7 a.m. scripture is brought to you by Trey Collins Construction and Trucking Company. That's 580-236-9295. Dansky, what's up, TikTokity? Who looks better, me or Kim K? I'm gonna have to go with you, bro. I'm gonna have to go with you, bro. So let's get it. Good morning, McCurran County. It's a brand new day. It's Thursday, and you are live with the voice of your morning, Oran Jackson, with Micah Frazier right here on Audible's First 96.7 KBEL. What's up, Micah?
Not much. What's going on today? Beautiful day. A little bit starting to rain again. Pick up the rain. Free car wash out there for anybody who needs it. I know my car needs it. Get your request in 286-6642. We're halfway there. And tomorrow is Good Friday. Sunday's Easter, right?
That's right, baby.
So, yeah, tomorrow will be Good Friday. A lot of people's going to be off. Kids are getting out of school. We got the cultural day at the Broken Bow Sports Complex today for the powwow Saturday.
Nice.
For the AIOIC.
I always love the powwow.
I'm going to give me an Indian taco. Got to go give me one of them. So if you're not doing anything, to do, you can come. First of all, you can come see me in Oran Jackson from 11 to 1 at the Dogwood Days Festival. Bring us a raincoat. Bring us an umbrella. We'll probably need it. Come say what's up, take pictures and whatnot, and then head on down to the powwow. I think it starts at 5 or 6:30, something like that. But, we'll probably share one of the flyers on our Facebook page. So y'all check that out. For now, we got Conway Twitty, tight-fitting jeans to start off the morning on 96.7 KBEL.
What a banger, Micah. What's up, Jose Castillo?
What's going on, y'all? Good morning. Hey, El Tejano.
What you know about Lil Debbie?
Hey.
So our mics died like an hour in.
Did they?
Yeah.
Were they just not charged? Or
They were charged.
Really?
Yeah. Lindley, you spelled my last name wrong, bro. It's okay. It's like a curse. No one spells my last name without the E. They always put the E in there. How's the weather there? It's currently 68 degrees right now. It's going to be stormy a little bit. Showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m.
No TJ Ferguson yet? Come on, TJ.
It's going to be a high near 81, though. What's up, Devin Heifel? Yeah, that's how you spell last name, bro. I appreciate you. This is KBEL. How's it going? outstanding. How are you? Is it John? What's up, man? How you doing? You fishing that broke boat lake? You got 96.7. That's what I'm talking about, John. Let me play. Let me guess. Let me play watermelon crawl. Yes, sir. I got you, brother. I'll be here for a little bit till like 3 p.m. Hey, be safe up there. It's supposed to storm a little bit. All right, then. Take it easy. Yes, sir. Bye. That was John from Dallas.
Oh man, I ain't heard from him in a while.
Yeah. He calls in. Playing watermelon crawl for him. I'm up here fishing at Broken Bow Lake. Play some watermelon crawl. He came in here one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to the Daily Scripture with Oran Jackson. Let's go, Nikki Ames. So I'm talking.
That was Tight Fit Jeans by Conway Twitty. Get your request in 286-6642. Shout out to anybody who's got 96.7 KBEL on their radio or listening on your phone. It's that easy, folks. We got an app and everything. You can go to our Facebook page and now our TikTok page, or even just go on the Google machine and look up KBEL 96.7, and they will pop up, and you can listen to us 24/7 if you want to. We got a request, did we not?
Yeah, shout out to John. He's from Dallas. He comes down to Broke Bow Lake. Went to go fishing. Told him to be safe out there. It's supposed to be a little bit stormy. But he said, can you play some Watermelon Crawl by Tracy Bird? I said, of course, man. Here you go. Can you play You Stop Loving Her today? Levi Morgan. Who's that by? You Stop Loving Her today?
George Jones.
What about Radio Lover? Can I play Radio Lover instead of that?
Yeah, that's an after 8 o'clock song.
We don't play slow songs in the morning. Yeah, man. All right, man. Appreciate you, Levi. Where's the demure?
With your mama. I left it last night. All right. Tell I'll be back tonight to pick it up.
Micah's Spanish name.
Mike Quiz. Scuba Steve, keep it PG. Or you get muted.
Can you please play Wagon Wheel?
Wagon Wheel.
Sorry, I'm feral today.
I don't care what you are. Keep it PG.
Oh, shoot, no music. No music in the background no more.
We gotta figure something out with that.
Yeah, bro.
I want to mute.
We'll just mute Facebook.
Yeah.
And only turn it on when we're live.
Yeah. Good morning, Cassie. How are y'all this fine morning? I missed yesterday. I had Kate at the doctor all morning. He ran a fever all night, and he's better today. Thank God. Good to see y'all again.
So
Glad he's good. Good to see you this morning.
Watermelon crawl. Heartache on the dance floor, John.
Any Easter plans? Chilling with the fam. Good morning, Jeff Marvin. Matilda, you gone.
That was Watermelon Crawl by Tracy Bird. Again, it's 7 a.m. So happy for you to hang out with us this morning. Currently 68 degrees out there today in McCurtain County. Chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before 1 p.m. with a high near 81 degrees today.
We're getting a lot of requests on TikTok this morning. Shout out to Cassie Johnson on our Facebook page. She's on the YouTube page today. Get your request in 286-6642. It's Thursday morning, and the sun ain't coming out anytime soon, I don't believe. Right now, it's looking like it, but not yet. Not as much as you would think. It's going to be a little weathery and stuff from now on. We got some George Jones, Radio Lover, coming up next here on 96.7 KBL. Stay tuned. Keep it PG, Dance Train. Keep it PG. Nothing vulgar. How far back? You request Seminole Wind. Let's see, what do we have? I mean, you're not going to be able to hear it because we can't play music for y'all to hear.
I got to put my headphones.
You know what? I'll do it like this. Do it like this. I'll put my mic. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, I'm supposed to put my mic in my headphones.
Probably loud. They probably can't hear us.
Please play Horses by Brim. Just heard you throwing out. Dang Train. Just heard you throwing out your phone number. Yeah, that's the station number. I didn't know you work at a station. Can y'all hear that?
Let's see.
So we got Heartache on the dance floor next.
Oh, man.
Yes, we do. We do local interviews. American Honey Band.
Daniel from Bama.
Ram.
What's up, Daniel from Bama? How you doing this fine Thursday morning?
Seminole Wind. That cultural day at 9.
Nice.
I'm back, and then gotta go back over there and
Micah Frazier muted sweaty balls from this live.
Y'all get muted today. We ain't doing that. That was Radio Lover by the one and only George Jones. And this is Micah Frazier and Oran Jackson telling y'all to do the speed limit this morning. The roads are a little slick from the rain last night. We're expected to get more. You can hit us up on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok right now. Get in the chats. We got more requests coming in by the hour, or by the minute, I guess I should say. You're listening to 96.7 KBL. Get your request in 286-6642. Here's John Party, Heartache on the Dance Floor.
Let's see what John Party's up to.
Cassie, I did not go on a cruise. I stayed in Miami instead. Khadijah.
She's just playing.
You already know.
What's up, Khadijah?
Howdy, homies. Yes, sir. Banger. Who do I contact to get on the interview list? Right here. Yeah, it's lagging out. It does that from time to time.
This is KBEL. Good morning.
Mariah is not in here yet.
Good morning.
Happy Thursday from North Carolina. James
Langley.
Mason.
All right, I got you.
Happy Thursday.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Sarah wants "You Look Like You Love Me" by Ella Family.
Right. Gotcha. So we got Horses by Brim. Next.
We got to play Ella Family next. She got work in 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I've been waking up in a bad mood lately. How do you wake up in a bad mood?
David Bowling, you out. Ain't no soliciting out here. Ain't nobody, you ain't paying nobody no $5,000 or nothing. Sorry, I've been waking up in a bad mood. That's just, if it happens regularly, I mean, that's just you.
I don't think I've ever got up and been in bad. Just blessed to be alive.
Chains understood the assignment, good vibes only. That's what we're talking about. Vibe. And Ella Langley fired too.
Dude, I crushed a Red Bull this morning.
I
don't think I should have. I'm tingling.
Big love from Liverpool, UK. It's still awesome. Say the cruise fell through that. I still need to keep West. But I seen where cruise ship would have been, and we made it like there. I think. Dang, wet, drizzly weather, yes. Never missing a day. Trey Jones, what's up?
I'm gonna talk about John Party.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Oh. That's John Party, Heartache on the Dance Floor. He dropped his latest album, Honky Tonk Hollywood, in 2025, his most grown-up record yet, blending traditional honky tonk with a little rock edge. Recently, he's been back in the studio teasing new music for his next project, so another era is already loading. Man, I can't wait for that. He's now a dad of 2 daughters, though, and that's actually shaping his music and lifestyle. He's talked about being more focused, healthier, and less party-heavy, still country, just more grown-up. I mean, John Party, big drinker. And he's been talking about stopping alcohol and, just getting healthier for his kids. And John Party is one of my top favorite country artists of all times. I think he was the first country artist I even remember listening to back in the day. But we got Sarah requested Ella Langley. Can you guess what it is? It's "You Look Like You Love Me." Thank you for this request. I keep wanting to turn the music up.
I know it. Right back there.
How about those 2 Artemis 2 astronauts going to the moon again? We never landed on the moon. I mean, this is obvious. This is common sense, bro.
You Gotta Kiss an Angel, Good Morning by Charlie Pride.
If you really think we landed on the moon, bro, you're cooked. They got you.
Let's talk about the Fire Watch today. Khadijah said nobody cares, John Carter.
Who said that?
Tell me where to send.
Who said that? Oh, Khadijah.
Yeah.
No one takes Khadijah seriously, so.
If you want 967 at yahoo.com. Which Hollywood studio are they using this time? Exactly. They filmed that right next to The Price is Right. It's the email for song submission is kbel967 at yahoo.com.
That's my Insta right there. Drop a follow. I got you.
Yes, that right there. Doing a flyby for sure this time. What's up, Russell? No problem. Hamza says your haircut is fire.
Thank you, bro.
Morning, guys. I'll listen to you guys. No. I just don't think we've ever been to the moon. I don't think so.
Even Bill Nye was like, bro, we can't leave the earth. It's enclosed. It's an enclosed. Like you love me. Melodic, thank you for the follow. We appreciate you so much. Baby, I do not see Sarah requesting this song. Luigi, thank you for the follow. Jazz99, thank you for the follow. Heart Kitty emoji, thank you for the follow. We love y'all. I mean, we appreciate y'all.
That was Ella Langley. You Look Like You Love Me by request. Shout out to Sarah for that. We got Horses by Brim coming up next by request, but foist. Okay, so if you grew up in the 90s, usually like I guess guys read them too. I didn't ever read them because my sister read them, but the Babysitter's Club used to be like a book series that majority of the girls read. I usually stuck to like Goosebumps and stuff like that. But Babysitter's Club author Ann M. Martin reflects on series and its 40th year anniversary and previews where it's going next. Says 4 decades since the first book of the Babysitter's Club series came out, and the creator Ann M. Martin is looking back. Said, when I set out to write the first book in the Babysitter's Club, Christie's Great Idea was what it was called. I wanted to create a series about girls who were strong, entrepreneurial, independent thinkers, and problem solvers. That was wrong. That was what was wrong with the women back in the 90s. They was too independent back then, not playing. And friends who were kind, compassionate, supportive, and of one another, despite their many differences. And now, nearly 4 decades later, she still receives letters from kids who say their parents introduced them to the series, that they enjoy reading the books together, and she loves the idea of parents, and caregivers, and children bonding over the series, she says. So apparently she's got let's see. She's got a super special Babysitters on Board adapted illustrated by Raina Telgemeier and Gail Galligan, and comes out September 15th. So if you did read those stories and you read them to your kids and stuff, or if now's your time to brush back up on the series because they got a new 40th anniversary book coming out September 15th. So stay tuned for that. Brim Horses. Have you ever heard this song?
No, what is this?
It better be fire. I don't know who.
Is it an independent artist?
I don't think so.
Brim by Horses. Has anybody ever heard this song? We're finna play it live right now.
Live right now. There not be a cuss words, sir. That's. I'm gonna find out who requested it. I just keep reading Khadijah's message.
Someone said, "Oran, did you grow up in the '90s?" I did not. Unfortunately, Micah is always telling stories about the '90s.
It was so great, man. You just had to be there. But we're gonna go ahead and play it. But I'm gonna find out who requested Brim or Horses by Brim.
So we know who to blame.
Yes, 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in now. 286-6642. This better be fire.
I can see the words. I bet.
Bro, cut that.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm never trusting that again. Who said that?
All right, we got Seminole Win by John Party.
That was Nikki Ames, bro. Nikki, what are you doing? Rob said no.
Welcome back after that. Now back to your regularly scheduled program here on 96.7 KBEL. Get your request at 286-6642. We got Seminole Wind by John Anderson. I remember listening to this. My mama was a big John Anderson fan, man, and I ended up being one too. Like, it's the bro just made hits. He's got Swinging. What else? I wish I could have been there. Very emotional, and that stuff hits hard if you ever listen to that. As a kid and as a parent, it's kind of crazy.
We got Wagon Wheel 2 coming up.
That we do. And then another classic. Here's John Anderson, Seminole Wind. Bro, who?
That was Nikki Ames.
Nikki, what is you doing, bro?
Most popular U.S. graduate degrees aren't worth the money, study shows. Woo! Anybody in college? Does anybody have a degree that they wish or that they or just like regrets it a little bit? Daniel Dobbins, what's up, brother? Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. He's an 06 model. Yeah, born in 2006. Birthday is April 24th. This is KBEL. Better than I deserve, as always. How are you? Nice. American Soldier. What about the courtesy of the red? Play that one. I haven't heard Red, White, and Blue in a minute. Is that okay? Alrighty, thank you so much. Wow. American. Sheesh! Whataburger reintroduced the Bacon Steakhouse Double alongside the Banana Pudding Shake. Anybody got a Whataburger in their hometown? We unfortunately do not. What do you guys make an hour without a degree? We don't get paid hourly.
See, that's where you Your mind's messed up. You think about getting paid hourly.
Facts. Like,
You get paid by production. What you're worth.
exactly, bro. Commission-based jobs, best. There's no limit. You earn by how much you work.
You get my email. We'll check that here in a little bit. I have an AA and a BA.
I'm not seeing an email.
So she's salary, communication degree, been working in community radio more than 12 years. Nice.
What's up, Cherry Girl 15? Thank you for tuning in. I love Whataburger. Good thing I fly through Dallas. It's my first stop.
Burger was great.
Arizona. So we got Darius Rucker next. Darius Rucker. Darius Ducker. What's up, Mariah? Mariah. On fire. How far is your Whataburger, Oran, or Micah? Is there one in Texarkana?
Paris would Texarkana, at least an hour away.
We live in the boondocks.
That was Seminole Wind by the one and only John Anderson. And get this, Fleetwood Mac member, one of the founding members, Lindsey Buckingham, attacked by a woman in Santa Monica. The two-time Grammy winner wasn't injured in the attack, which occurred as he showed up for an appointment. Says when he showed up for an appointment in Santa Monica, multiple law enforcement sources tell NBC they investigated. When Buckingham entered the building, the woman described by authorities as a stalking suspect threw an unknown substance at the two-time Grammy winner and took off. Police have identified the suspect, but no arrests were reported early Wednesday morning. So you have to imagine showing up for your dentist appointment and like somebody just grabs a one, chunks it at you. It had to be a what is her name? Nikki. What is her last name? The singer for Fleetwood Mac. I can't think of it. Well, it had to be a Nikki fan because they split up. They dated and stuff, and she like a lot of their hits. Like she was talking about him while he's playing the guitar on stage. Like she's roasting, bro, live, and everybody's cheering, and she's really their relationship and stuff. So imagine how hard that is. And then you got to deal with that. Then somebody throws something at. Who knows what it was? It just said a liquid. Ooh. It could have been anything.
You see Ronnie Green get a phone chunked at him?
Did he? Oh yeah, busted his face, didn't it? Or did he get stitches?
Yeah, dude. He was kind of chill about it a little bit. Surprised. He was like, all right, I'm gone. I'm done.
And back in the day, they used to have like bands and stuff. Some of the rowdiest bars and stuff used to have like the stage would have like cages in front of it because like people would throw beer bottles and stuff like.
Ooh, man. And
that's one thing to get like they get the aluminum cans and stuff thrown on them now. Like these were straight beer bottle glasses, man. Like can you imagine that? Like it still hit the cage and stuff, and it's still gonna get in there, but at least you don't have to worry about it like directly hitting you. But that's crazy. We got Darius Rucker on with Wagon Wheel here. One of my mama's favorite songs. Here you go, mama. Here on 96.7 KBEL. So as far as degrees go, I'm a firm believer in everything can be learned outside of a surgical doctor and anything like that requires that precision of you got to know what you're doing.
What is this?
Like as far as degrees and stuff go, like if you got business and communications degree, that can be learned on site. If you got I mean, welding. Everybody can weld. How
Those are
good at
kids.
welding it is, but I mean, they can weld. If they needed to, they can melt metal to connect two pieces of metal. Ooh! How about some Dwight Yoakam, little sister, to kick up the pace? Got you. And then we got Kiss an Angel. Good morning, little sister.
We got courtesy of the blue, red, and white.
Coitusy.
What's up, Eric Hammond? Thank you for the follow, brother. Hope you have a fantastic Thursday.
How have chats been today? Well, some folks have been muted. You don't even want to know what the name was. What could you say? What could you say? Better throw some. Stevie Nicks, yes. Oh my gosh, why didn't you say something? Stevie Nicks, yes. I knew it was Stevie.
You guys are close to 2,000 followers. Yes, sir. Hit that follow button.
Daniel from Bama. It had 2 weeks ago. I hope they don't change anything. What did Daniel from Bama say? Turn 8. Have you been since I bought the private equity group? I don't even know what they're talking about. Micah, who's your favorite artist right now? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite.
Follow on the back of
Favorite country artist or artist overall? We'll go with country artist. It's got to be Ella Langley.
Really?
It's got to be. I mean, right now she's on fire, like Mariah.
I was just going to say that.
Odie Guff, or whatever his name is. Don't be hating on me. Exactly. Mariah following on the backup. Nice. I became a title gifter for the first time. Sonny D, appreciate you. But if you want to talk old time, my favorite artist, country-wise, would have to be Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings just, it moves me. It speaks to me. You know, it took Stevie Nicks to write Landslide in 5 minutes in Aspen, Colorado. Really? And she made Boy like play while thousands of people cheered in the stands. Sunny Day, appreciate the gifts.
Sonny D, thank you for the freestyle times 5, brother.
That was Wagon Wheel here on 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in 286-6642 or jump in the chat. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, you pick. Now, we had discussed this like a couple of weeks ago before I went on the cruise, or before I went to Miami. These visitors come up to Hochtown or Hochtown, however they say it, however they want to say it. And they expect this to be Texas or Arkansas or Louisiana, wherever they come from. Apparently, it's peaceful. They see McCurtain County, Broken Bow, Hochtown, trees, the scenery's beautiful, and they don't know the real story about the Shady 580. And, gunshots went off at the bar the other, was a couple weekends ago. And everybody's all like, what are they doing about it? I didn't expect this. And I was like, you want to come to McCurtain County, you probably going to get the McCurtain County experience. Nobody else in town was freaking out about it. Nobody else in the county who lived here was freaking out about it because it didn't surprise nobody. It's just like, hey, they get a little rowdy up there at that venue. Not gonna say the name, so so we don't get sued. But it is what it is. It happens. Now I read another one on Facebook. It says asking if there are any public tornado shelters in the area because they're planning a trip to Broken Bow, Hochatown area, and they just want to be prepared. And I'm getting a lot of likes on my comments because I said, you know what? You want the McCurtain County experience? Grab you some beer, get you some smokes if you need,
some lawn chairs,
and sit on the porch and watch it all unfold. That's the only way, partner. Like, that's the only way. You want to come to McCurtain County, it's like all those Los Angeles, Californians moving to Texas and wanting it to be more like California. Like, no, this is Texas. And now you got people coming to Oklahoma, Southeast Oklahoma, the shadiest of them all, where, deals are done behind closed doors around here still. This is the Wild West of Oklahoma still. Like, we are feral up in here. They talk about the comments and stuff. I'm feral. Khadijah talking about, I'm feral today. We are feral down here. Like, just because we supposed to be civilized don't always mean we are here. So just remember that if you're listening. Shout out to, it was John listening while he's fishing right now. He knows the rules.
Yeah.
I can tell you by now, he knows how McCurtain County is, how it can be, and he's okay with that. But this is for all the newbies. That's just like they see the ads on Facebook. They see all the scenery and, you can see it. Like, just be aware. It's like going down to Dallas. I mean, just like anywhere else, any other city, major city. I went to Miami. I didn't go to the bad parts. I know there's bad parts. I know there's places I should not be going down. The more the street lights are dim, the more I don't need to be there. All right. Everything that's lit up and, and there's still a possibility it could happen there.
No, I was worried when I heard that you were in Miami. I was like, man, that's Sin City.
It is. Like, I mean, you go to Vegas, there's the fun Vegas, there's the casinos, the strip, all that stuff, the tourist stuff. And then there's the desert where things get handled out there that you don't need to be a part of. So just stay, you come to Oklahoma, you're going to see a tornado or two. I think we give them away as soon as you cross the Red River. Like, here's a tornado voucher. Like, it's going to be here, especially if you're coming within like the next 2 months. And it's not even the next 2 months. It can happen in December. We've had tornado. The tornado that hit Idaville, 4 years ago, November 2nd. November 2nd, it hit a tornado here. So it doesn't matter what time of year. We just hand them out like candy. Like, here, have some tornadoes. There you go. You should be used to it. If not, get used to it. This is McCurtain County. It's the Shady 580, the Dirty 580, and this is the shadiest of them all. But I love it.
Storm Chaser Logan said, I just joined y'all talking about tornadoes. Storm Chaser Logan.
Storm Chaser Logan. See, no doubt he's heard of the Shady 580. He knows how it is. There might be a tornado down there, but it ain't no more. I mean, it's more dangerous to go down that street in that shady apartment building and all that stuff. So just be aware of that if you're coming up here. Shout out to everybody who does come up here. I'm not saying you can't come up here. I'm just saying, like, just be aware. The beautiful scenery isn't all that's here. We got everything here. Whatever you're gonna find in the city is probably here. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. We got Micah's Man Up coming up right after, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Toby Keith.
It's already 7:50.
Really? Like, I didn't even realize what time it was. We're having too much fun.
Morning, my dragons. What's up, bruh? Oh, yes, sir. Red River Rippers.
They are trying to claim redneck.
What's
Who
up,
is?
Noah?
Gracie by Naomi Scott. I've never heard of them. So music gifts for Micah's favorite music. Hey, appreciate you. Wait, me and my family were just in Broken Bow for Christmas. Yeah, see, you got away with it. Nothing happened during Christmas. But a lot can happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying it's a probability. I mean, you go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, chances are you're going to hear some sirens in the middle of the night. Probably don't even have to be the middle of the night. You guys have a great day. You too, Debbie.
What's up, Joshua? Good morning, bro.
Oh my gosh, I was on the radio, guys. You was? Oh yeah. They're trying to claim redneck. Who's trying to claim redneck? The people coming up here or what? We have the most unsolved. Let's see. We have the most unsolved murders in the entire state. Yes, and they don't understand that. Like they think it's just it's a little old Mayberry town. Like no, bro. Just like I wouldn't step out of line in South Dallas. Don't step out of line here. You'll be in the red slough, and you don't even know what that is. So that should scare you even more. Listen, I'm only crabby because of my mother nature. Lama, chill. Come to Mexico then. Just kidding. I love Oklahoma. So you have tornado shelters at the studio? No.
Yeah, we got one.
Oh, do we?
It's that studio room.
Oh, okay.
It's light one. It's not light. It's just covered with brick walls. We can't hear y'all. For real?
My mic's green still.
Can you hear us now? They built it for bombs.
Best morning show, boys. Appreciate you.
They didn't build it for bombs. It was the old studio room.
They did. I worked there for years. Micah, did you feel like you needed a vacation from the vacation? Not really. Like I enjoyed my time down there.
Yeah, there's a bomb-proof room for sure. Just put that Owen in after Micah's weekend. Wait.
That's right. It's time for Micah's Man Up moment here on this beautiful Thursday, April 2nd. I had to think, was it April 1st? I was dodging everybody yesterday. My nieces, April fooling my aunt or my sister and everything all day yesterday. Today, I want to talk about being productive and getting something done. Not everything, just something. One thing, pick something. We all wake up with a long list in our heads, things we should do, things we've been putting off, things that feel bigger the longer we wait. But productivity isn't about knocking out every task. It's about building momentum. Start small. Send that email. Make that call. Clean off that one corner of your space. Because once you move, things start to move with you. And don't get caught waiting for the perfect mood or the perfect moment. It don't exist. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. By the end of today, you don't need perfection. You just need progress. One step forward is still a step forward. So whatever's been sitting on your list today, the day you finally chip away at it is today. Get something done. You're listening to 96.7 KBEL. That has been your motivation to finish out this week. Maybe today's your last day of work of the week. You got Good Friday tomorrow. Have a great weekend. And it seems like it always, for the longest, it seems like it has rained every Easter weekend. Never fails. I know for at least a good 10-year stretch when I first became an adult. A good 10-year stretch, it rained every Easter weekend. Is it a sign? You tell us. 286-6642. We got Charlie Pride with Kiss an Angel. Good morning. Micah, did you? Oh yes, sir. Red River Rippers. Morning, my dragons. What's up, Dragon Spirit? Including lots of unsolved murders. Yes, What's up, Nova? What's good, Dragons? Chilling. Good rainy morning, boys. Yes, sir, Joshua. Don't ever say my name on the American radio airwaves. I'm still owe people money. Now they think I'm in Idabel, Oklahoma. Can you hear y'all? Oh, so
You know Lizzo?
Who?
Lizzo?
Yeah.
Lizzo reveals she lost her virginity after 2020 Grammy wins. Bro.
Lies. Not.
She probably did.
Like all the money. I mean, women will date. I guess there are those guys that they'll simp after. Like, usually it's like the other way around. Like the guy, he's got the money, and like women will just, whatever. Like I couldn't understand Lil Wayne. Like all the 2008, every girl liked Lil Wayne, and it's just like, wow.
Lizzo was so huge in 2020 though.
That she was.
So there's probably guys.
But she was also still huge in 2020. She was huge and huge. She lost weight now, but I don't know anybody that would just bit the bullet and just been like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead after 2, maybe after 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's just scary, Lizzo. Yeah, she would like crush me.
Sunday, great day. That was Charlie Pride, Kissing Angel, Good Morning. Oh, classic country song. We got Little Sister by Dwight Yoakam up next. 4 minutes till the top of the hour. Hope you're getting to work on time and getting the kids to school on time. We got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up at about 8:20. And then, of course, trading lines at 8:30. So stay tuned. Here's Little Sister.
I've not heard this one.
I didn't even.
All right, then, Dragon Spirit, have a blessed day. Don't ever say that about a girl. I'm going to say whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo would crush me. Lizzo probably broke that dude's hips.
I have a question, but is the guy in the back part Mexican?
Bro.
No. I am Native American. How?
We need to get you a Mexican accent.
Maybe me should speak like this. How? Wampum.
My daddy, sir.
So what you got going on today, Cassie Johnson? Cedric Johnson said, "What's up? Happy Thursday morning." Amanda Pond Deaver. Appreciate the love. Not his hips. That's what Cassie said.
Yeah, Lizzo would probably broke that dude's spine.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've known some guys who were troopers. Who was like, you know what? She fine, bro. I was like, bro, you sure? And when once you got to check, bro, you're like, hey, you sure? And they were like, yeah, all right.
That dude definitely wasn't sober. After the Grammys.
Yeah, definitely not.
Play Thriller by Michael Jackson. Shoot, I wish.
Now I don't know why you're single. Explains everything. Oran Jackson just don't want to get crushed. All right. Sounds more like Grover.
I'm not even single though. That's the thing.
Grover Cleveland. What would you guys do if anyone sent a uni? What is a uni? What is
a universe?
Oh, a universe.
I would quit my job. I would cash it out and quit. No, fine. I am not married.
I'd date Lizzo.
Yeah. I'd hit up Lizzo, bro.
Hit up the DMs right now.
First, I thought it was his face, but no, it's his personality. Yeah, that's why I'm single. You know the song "Twisted" by Stevie Nicks? Great song for your station today. Twisted for Storm Chasing.
I'm Mexican, but I get confused for a Hawaiian. I usually get Yeah, when I went down to Miami, that's pretty much what I was. I was just Mexican down there, or Spanish, some kind of Spanish. They got all different cultures down there. That was Little Sister by Dwight Yoakam. Never heard that one before. So that's interesting. That's the beauty of like different people, different minds. They come together, and certain people like certain songs, from an artist and stuff. Give me some Waylon Jennings, Way More Blues. Somebody asked me what my favorite artist was and stuff, and I told them Waylon Jennings. So here you go for your old timers that like that real outlaw classic country. Brian Brandy, I don't think that just because it rains during Easter weekend, it's a sign. It's the beginning of the raining season.
Hey, Storm Chaser Logan wants Twisted by Stevie Nicks.
All right, we got it. A single Pringle or maybe a Cookie Monster. Yes, please. Haha, I would be so happy. Cuban, yeah, I was probably mistaken for Cuban, especially with the chain because I have my chain on and stuff. Brian Brandy. I mean, you never know, bro. You never know. I mean, you're telling me it's the start of raining season this weekend. Like it happens every weekend, every Easter weekend. Like it just so happens to rain. I mean, the winter season, it's supposed to be snowing and stuff, but that don't always happen. It's supposed to be cool in October, but it still be like 95 degrees. So, I don't know.
My daddy served in the army. So what's up? My girlfriend and I are looking at homes and more. No. That's where the naders are, brother.
In Moore, Oklahoma. Were you around in 2003?
He's a storm chaser. Like, bro, you know better.
Yeah, like.
Wait, where are you a storm chaser at, Logan? I'm guessing Oklahoma.
It's from. Okay, he said that song is from the movie Twister. Easter's always different weekend. Exactly. So see, it always rains on Easter weekend, but Easter could be next weekend as well. It's always rained on Easter.
Pennsylvania, I'm in Oklahoma a lot. Pennsylvania,
bro. Don't go to Moore. Do not don't move to Moore. If there's somebody telling you to move to Moore to be a storm chaser, you don't have to go nowhere. It'll be in your back porch.
I mean, that's where the money is, I guess.
April showers brings May flowers. Yes, but that specific day, because it's, it didn't rain yesterday in April. So, I mean, does it automatically start on April 1st? Not exactly. That was Way More Blues by Waylon Jennings. You got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events coming up in about 18 minutes. Get your request in 286-6642 if you're out doing some fishing. Hey, send us a picture. You can send it to our Facebook page. And of your big catch today, the biggest fish you catch today, and we'll post it on our page. We ought to do it's springtime. Everybody's out there getting fish. We ought to do a little, give away something for, the best fish or the most. Should we do most fish?
The biggest bass.
Biggest bass. Well, not everybody, they go to the lake. They
get some trout.
Yeah, some trout and stuff. We'll do more thinking on that. But Foist, we got Twisted by Stevie Nicks by request from one of our storm chasers on TikTok.
Said he want to move to Moore,
Oklahoma. He's from Pennsylvania. Help this guy out. Somebody. He's trying to move to Moore. Look up Moore Tornado 2003 and see if you still want to move there. You're listening to 96.7 KDEL. Here's Twisted by Stevie Nicks. Oh, this is that one. Yeah, I know the song. Hey, I'm not doubting you, Brian. I'm just saying things also happen for a reason. And if you're looking at life like everything's supposed to be logical, you're going to be surprised, my friend. There's some things that just can't be explained.
Facts.
Joplin 2011, yo. AI music selection. Hi.
Thank you, Kay, for the follow. We appreciate you.
I need the sun so we can celebrate the sun. Exactly. Oh, we had 5,300 likes or hearts, whatever you want to call them.
Oh. NASA launches historic Artemis 2 moon mission. Let's play this, and then let's talk about the moon. Want to?
Let's do it.
Thomas Fern, thank you for the follow. Kay, thank you for the follow. We appreciate y'all so much.
Micah, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Mariah. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great.
My daddy's.
I'm doing okay. Just okay. I went to Kansas to be a storm chaser back in 2007. See, the thing about being in Kansas, you can see that tornado from 20 miles away because there's no trees in Kansas. Like you can see things. That's how it is on the west side of Oklahoma City. Once you get past Oklahoma City on the west side, there's no trees.
West side. Bad boy.
Here, where we're at, if you see a tornado, it's too late. Like it's here. It is here. Like you see in Oklahoma City, there was that one. They'll be on the side of the highway, talking to people, interviewing people, and the tornado's in the background. Yeah, that's because it's 20 miles away. Here, it's like it gets rain wrapped, and we don't see it until, buddy, it's already here. So that's kind of like Kansas and Nebraska. I don't know about Nebraska. I don't remember going through Nebraska, but definitely Kansas is it's just flat land. That was a pretty good song. I do remember that from the Twister movie.
I only remember Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. Or was this a different Twister? Was that the original?
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Well, here's your news for today. NASA launches historic Artemis #2 moon mission. Check this clip out.
Hey, no problem, Storm Chaser.
Yeah,
those are some great sound effects, aren't they?
So NASA launched 4 astronauts into space from Cape Canaveral Wednesday, making the first crewed lunar mission in decades. The crew includes Christina Koch, the first woman to travel to the moon, Victor Glover, the first black astronaut on a lunar mission, and Jeremy Hansen, the first Canadian. The 9.5-day test flight will orbit the moon before returning April 10th. I'm not buying it.
I think I'm fixing to go to the moon.
Sounded just like it.
I'm at the moon. It's beautiful up here.
So we're just not going to the moon after what?
I thought they said we couldn't go back because for the technology they had in the 60s, we did not have today for some reason. Y'all let us know. I mean, I know that the one thing about being tricked by our government and all this stuff is you cannot convince people who lived through that era that it was a fluke or it was you got. It's very difficult for somebody to own up to that. Like, we believed it for so long. 9/11, they basically come out and said, yeah, it was us. Had nothing to do with Osama bin Laden, had nothing to do with, whatever. It was us. And all the conspiracy theorists were right. And nobody cared. Like, it's just, but I had a teacher, the man passed away before that news come out. So, and I remember on one of the, I was a conspiracy theorist about 9/11, the airplane, all that stuff. And he got on my Facebook page and he was like, I watched the towers go down. I was in your class.
Literally, the owner of the Twin Towers never took a day off
to that day.
Until that day.
There was so many things when as a kid, we all believed it and stuff. But he went to his grave thinking that was real, like that it was a terrorist attack. And no doubt it was, but it was domestic, not foreign. So it's difficult for people to understand, you got God, man. And it's terrible. I don't like that. I don't like when people fall for that. So that's why we call it out. I don't believe in that we went to the moon. Like, how did we go in the 60s? And who took the picture of the thing leaving, or the spacecraft leaving the moon? Who stayed behind? And you're telling me I can't get cell service in once I get past Ho Chi Town? But we had a direct line from the moon to the president's phone back in the 60s. I don't know. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's tough to answer. I mean, we'll be right back. We've got CIA knocking on our door. Here's Choosing Texas, Ella Lane.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it, dude. I have a theory we could figure out a way to find the real upside down from Stranger Things. Dude, me too. You talking about entering the astral realm? Yeah, me too. I actually believe that. I believe in that.
April, or just the weather pattern. I mean, but is it a pattern? Because a pattern is consistency, right? I mean, a weather pattern is you're in Florida. It's probably going to rain at some point during the day. It may not be for long. It may be for 2 minutes. That's a pattern. It's probably going to rain today. So I don't think it's a pattern. I mean, April showers brings May flowers. Is that really real? Because it's supposed to snow in December when it turns winter, right? But it doesn't. Not here. So defend your statement.
This is KBL. Yeah, no, I couldn't pronounce it.
Y'all's Facebook Live is down. Laugh out loud, Mr. BK. My mom and I might be getting evicted. Well, come to Oklahoma. We got a room y'all can stay in.
Yeah.
So you don't think they sent a rocket into space yesterday that was filmed by numerous people?
So I wanted to ask you, do you believe that the moon landing was real?
People saw from the ground they can send something up in the air. I mean, planes. I was on a plane.
Yeah.
But there's planes above us right now that you can't see. So it's you can watch a rocket go up into the air and it'll disappear before, you know. But as far as going to the moon, they filmed it going to the moon. I'm not saying it didn't take off. I'm saying it did not go to the moon. Who wears short shorts? Jackson wears short shorts. All right, me and you and him can all live together, plan our trip to Area 51. Laugh out loud. Do you all think they're still doing MK Ultra in real life, and that's where all the missing kids are? All I'm saying is, it's a possibility. You don't know what's going on. They already got 2030 planned out.
Yeah.
Adam, appreciate it. Dude, Canaveral. Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Moon visitor, not much respect to anyone riding in a rocket.
Thanks for calling.
Oh, yeah. But were they, were they actually in it?
Bye.
Or were they in a room where we just saw a rocket go up into space? So that was Ella Langley choosing Texas. We appreciate you tuning in. This is not Oran Jackson or Micah Frazier anymore. They have disappeared for their beliefs in the moon landing. Don't forget, we got your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events for what we will allow you to know.
Yo, so check this out. We got Jimmy Fallon on President Trump. Excuse me. We got Jimmy Fallon on NASA. Let's see what he has to say.
So, a lot of conspiracy theories going on in the chat now. Pedestrian crossings in Jackson's falling asleep. Now that's just the gas they're putting in here to make us fall asleep.
Flat earthers don't believe rockets don't leave Earth. Do you think the Earth could be flat?
I don't know.
Well, there's places on the Earth where it stays sunny 24/7.
That is true. I mean, we're all being lied to. We can all agree that we're all being lied to. I mean, it's just. I mean, if you think everything is everything, then I got news for you. We got Neon Moon coming up. But voice, Taylor Swift sued by Las Vegas showgirl for trademark infringement.
Finally.
So, her album, the 12th studio album, Life of a Showgirl, was announced in August and debuted in October. The glitzy art album, complete with Art Deco imagery and glamorous feathered outfits, centered burlesque aesthetic for Swift's new era. Well, apparently in the lawsuit filed Monday, singer and columnist Marin Wade claimed Swift's album of her newspaper column turned show titled Confessions of a Showgirl include similarities. Both share the same structure and the same dominant phrase and the same overall commercial impression, says the complaint, which was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. Both are used in overlapping markets and are directed at the same consumers. So, find out more how you can get more of Taylor Swift's money. She's a billionaire. She probably just throw money at him. Just like, here, yeah, I used it. So what? What are you going to do about it? Here's $50,000. She'd probably do like $50 million. She's a billionaire. So she's like, here's $50 million. Get out of my face. I wouldn't be mad and be like, all right, cool. That's more than I made on my crappy art, their news article or whatever. We got Neon Moon for those heartbreak kids here. by Brooks and Dunn on 96.7 KBEL.
Flat Earth doesn't make sense. Why not?
Are you on the air tomorrow? I believe so. No, it couldn't be flat. It doesn't make sense.
How come?
You know, nothing makes sense. We are all atoms.
Yeah, everything's atoms. We just put labels on it, you know? Like, if you really break everything down, it's really just a bunch of...
This is all atoms. We're atoms.
We're all one.
But we can't absorb into these atoms. Doesn't make any sense. This rock is flying out in space, twisting in a galaxy of nothingness. And the only thing out there is more nothingness. That doesn't make any sense.
I am no atom.
So if you're looking for logic, I don't know what to tell you. That's like with the whole rain thing. It's just a weather pattern. A pattern is a frequent. If it,
It's 8:20 already.
Yeah, April showers brings May flowers. Okay, we heard that as a kid, but it wasn't always true. It doesn't rain all the time in April. It may not rain for another 7-8 days.
Mark Edward, thank you for the follow, brother.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul. They were built in a factory.
Videos when they're like super little kids.
Yeah. Is Elvis still alive? Some say it is. Some say he's some kind of preacher somewhere.
Elvis.
And it kind of makes sense.
Really?
Yeah. They sued her for her songs or the album cover. The album cover. Are you on the air tomorrow? I believe so. Is he wearing pants? No. Shorts.
Yeah, Micah's not wearing pants or shorts.
Hello, good morning, Mark Edward. Darren, why do you keep saying Jake Paul, Logan Paul? Nobody care. Pedestrian Crosses said, I am no Adam. If this was with a gym line, I might have Oran. Micah could do a quad check.
Alan Langley released our official video for choosing Texas yesterday. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Well, if you use the Bible, if there is in there, it tells us that he that sat upon the circle of the earth.
No, it's literally the first book of the Bible. It talks about the firmament. You can't. It talks about the
I
firmament.
was talking about the earth being flat.
Oh, that's what he was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have to think, how many hands have touched the Bible?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Over the years. That's another thing. We were raised to believe that mankind has,
We need to
just
get,
like they're changing our history books.
we need to get into that.
You're telling me somebody didn't read something that they might not have believed and was like, take that out.
Like, what are the odds that we were born into the right religion? Because if you think about it, there's 10,000 religions out there. What are the odds that we were born into the correct one? That's just a question, too.
Yeah,
It's just a question.
Let's get into it. It's National Burrito Day. Let's talk about that. I really like you guys' radio show. Appreciate you, Aspen. Cookies already. Mark Edwards from Texas, nice. It was cute. Miranda Lambert was in it. Sweet. That was Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon. And it's time for your national days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. This Thursday, April 2nd, it's National Burrito Day. I haven't had a good burrito in a good minute. You know, they say, here's some free promotion. There's a little taco truck out on, what is it, Southwest Van Buren? You're going out to Valiant, leaving out of Bell by Casey's and all that stuff.
Okay.
Going on that road, there's that little yellow taco truck. I got a buddy who eats there at least once a week, but he says they give you some big old burritos.
No, it stays busy.
Yeah. So go get you wherever you go get your burrito. It's National Burrito Day. So everybody celebrate this tasty, versatile Mexican dish wrapped in a tortilla. And it's also Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Let's go.
I love that every time. No matter what, that gets me every time. It's peanut butter and jelly day. Celebrates a classic food favorite. The average American will have eaten over 2,000 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches by the time they graduate from high school.
Really?
So they say. A lot of people say it though.
Do you like nuts in your peanut butter?
Sometimes
Crunchy peanut butter?
It
Or do you
doesn't
like
mind.
creamy?
I don't mind it, either way. But I like a more jelly than I do peanut butter.
I'm so glad. Me too. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter by itself.
Yeah. I remember Mom used to get me they got the peanut butter crackers, but then you got the cheese crackers, the little Ritz, whatever.
Yeah.
And she would always get the peanut butter. I was like,
No.
the cheese. I love the
Yes.
cheese crackers.
Yes.
They're more flavorful. The peanut butter ones, it's like it leaves my mouth all dry and whatnot.
Exactly.
Like you need the jelly to overcome the dryness of the peanut
I'm
butter.
70% jelly, 30% peanut butter.
Yes, exactly. Like jelly has to be pouring out of the peanut butter sandwich for me. It's National DIY Day, and as Mother would tell me, if I didn't like the peanut butter jelly sandwiches she made, do it yourself. It's National DIY Day. Our goal is to encourage everyone to find joy in getting things done yourself. Better yet, let's pull out those creative ideas you've been pondering and create some great DIY art and projects. And it's National Ferret Day. April 2nd, Hob and Jill went up the hill with their little kits to celebrate National Ferret Day because that's some serious business. Male ferrets are called Hobs and female ferrets are called Jills. Their offsprings are called kits. The whole family is called a business. These carnivores join the mustelid family, including the otter, badger, weasel, marten, mink, and wolverine. So there you go. You learn something new every day. Your notable birthdays for April 2nd. Henry L. Benning, 1814, Brigadier General for the Confederate Army. Erastus Brigham Bigelow, 1814, inventor of the weaving machine. Thomas Howard Ruger, 1833, Major General for the Union Army. Walter Chrysler, 1875, founded the Chrysler Motor Company. Buddy Ebsen, 1908, actor famously remembered for his role as Jed Clampett on the Beverly Hillbillies. Jack Webb, 1920, actor who played the role as Joe Friday in Dragnet. Carl Cassell, 1934, journalist and former game show host, weekly news quiz show, Wait, Don't Tell Me. Marvin Gaye, 1939, singer who was dubbed the Prince of Soul. Now let's get it on. Ron Palillo, 1954, actor who played the comedic character Arnold Horseshack on Welcome Back, Kotter. Christopher Maloney, 1961, Law and Order Special Victims Unit Detective Elliot Stabler.
All right, so Christopher in this clip talks about a Best Bud Award, and he has an idea about this statue. Check this out.
Awards? Are you worthy of one flat awards?
I heard rumors, but I didn't want to believe it because it was just too much of a dream come true. And you get one trophy or two. I think it should double as a statue and a walnut cracker. Well, that's what I do it for. I juggle it.
Happy birthday to him. Your memorable events for April 2nd, 1513, Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon becomes the first known European to reach Florida. 1819, The American Farmer is published for the first time. 1827, Joseph Dixon begins manufacturing lead pencils. 1866, President Johnson ends the Civil War. 1872, engineer George Brayton patents an internal combustion engine. 1902, the first full-time movie theater opens in LA. 1917, Jeanette Rankin from Montana begins her term as the first female member of the U.S. House of Representatives. 1917, President Wilson asked the Congress for a declaration of war on Germany. 1931, a 17-year-old girl named Jackie Mitchell strikes out Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig in an exhibition baseball game. Or as they say, you play ball like a girl. That has been your National Days, notable birthdays, and memorable events. Stay tuned for trading lines. Get your phone lines ready, 286-6642. We'll be back. We got Red Dirt Road by Brooks and Dunn coming up. Trading lines is from 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Make sure you get your birthdays in. We got like 7 birthdays now. So
Let's make it 8.
let's go. Okay, you say the King James Version hasn't changed because of the copyright put on it. I mean, a copyright is just something, it's just something saying you're not supposed to do this. But before copyright was even a thing, it could have been changed. Like, don't get me wrong. I know I'm speaking out against everything I was taught and stuff.
That's okay, bro. It's almost like you're dehumanized for asking questions about Christianity or religion.
You're taught not to question it.
Yeah.
But I got questions, and who's to say it wasn't changed? And that's why a lot of things. I've seen one of the preachers or something on TV, and it said all he said was to follow him. So everybody thinks, because you don't do this and you don't do that, you're not a follower of Christ. He said he didn't say you had to be perfect. All he said was to follow me, get in that relationship with me. It didn't say you had to say 10 Hail Marys and do like he didn't. That's to me that's religion. That's what that was. Religion is man-made.
Religion was made to answer the unknown.
Yeah,
that's why it was created.
Like, to me, it's just follow in his footsteps.
Man, I'm not a religious Christian. I'm just a Christian.
So I mean, and that's why is because you say it was copyrighted. I get that, and people like me would not mess with it. But you got other people, as history has shown us, that they don't care about any of that. If they want you to know only what they want you to know, that's exactly what they're going to put in the book. You guys are just so fun. Have a burrito, peanut butter and jelly. Hey, yeah.
Ew. Like a tortilla?
Yeah.
I'm about to try it.
Spread it like peanut butter jelly, PB&J. 9-tail kisses sounds amazing. I've had y'all stationed on a lot coming through the Idabel area during the chases. Getting the 2 and 1, Mariah says. JCC says 60% PB, 40% jam. That is diabolical. I know someone whose nickname is Jam, but he's allergic to PB and doesn't like jam. Y'all want to battle? Not right now, bro. Mariah, why are so many people allergic to peanut butter? It's what they're feeding us in the food and stuff. It's the plastics we're drinking from the water bottle. None of this stuff was a thing but within like the last 20 years. Like you had that one hyper. The only thing we really had back then in the 90s was the hyper kid. He couldn't have too much sugar or he'd be flying out, he'd be bouncing off the walls. Destin Pierce, Cassie, you remember him. Good morning, Cedric. All right, Cassie, see y'all tomorrow. Be safe. I still haven't gotten my ring pop. Ella May was fine. Yeah, on the Clampets, Beverly Hillbillies. Mariah's saying. Oh, also the ring pop has to be blue raspberry flavor. See, there you go. There you go. Put stipulate. What if he can only find cherry? What if he can only find cherry? The NKJ has had words changed, but the original 1611 KJ wasn't changed. Who was there to say it wasn't changed, though? Like, there is 7 names on this birthday list, and I could do the wheel and make you think that, oh, it's going by random when I done pick the name. Like, it's that simple. Who was there in 1611 to make sure that it wasn't changed, or to make sure what they were saying it was right? It also depends on how the ring pop looks.
Let's say you go to hell, right?
Yeah.
You're there for 1 trillion years. You've forgot what you did on Earth, and you're 0% from being finished. Imagine that.
Imagine.
What kind of loving God would do that,
It's crazy.
Just questions, though. Just questions.
The average questions, what everybody wants to
Everybody thinks these thoughts, though. They're just
Yeah.
scared to ask them. I was thinking these thoughts when I was a little kid.
Yes.
That's right. Welcome to Trading Lines. You're hanging out with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier.
Yes, sir. Get your calls in 286-6642. Get those birthdays in and anniversaries so that we can draw a winner.
You can also text that number if you don't want to call in. It's 286-6642. And if you have a community event happening, you can email that to us. You can email that flyer, kbel967@yahoo.com, or you can stop by the radio station. We're located on the bypass in Idabel, across the street from the Museum of the Red River.
Shout out to everybody listening to on the radio, all the businesses and stuff. Hey, shout out to them. They're probably some of the restaurants that come in, like the managers used to get there early and start getting everything, heating everything up, getting the beans on and stuff, getting the grease warm, getting everything ready because they open up at like 10 or something like that. Shout out to y'all for listening to us and putting up with us every day. Shout out to our listeners every day, just putting up with us. We appreciate y'all. 23 minutes before the top of the hour. Get those calls in. Let us know what you got for sale. Let us know what you want to buy.
I got some.
What you got?
I got an Xbox Series X. Has everything it needs to play. If you know someone that wants this Xbox Series X, I'm asking $250 or best offer. That's 236-2667. And we'll be right back. Thank you for tuning in. God sends no one to hell. We choose hell ourselves. Okay, so imagine this. Imagine you were forced into a game to play. You have 10 rule books. And one rule book is right. You have 10 rule books to choose from. But in this, we have 10,000. I mean, there's 10,000 religions. There's thousands of religions out there. What are the odds that we were born into the correct one? And there's civilizations out there that can't even have the Bible translated in their language. There's civilizations out there that don't even know Jesus, that hasn't even heard of him. Just questions though. It's just a question.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Mr. BK, but it sounds more like you're reading out of a book. Like I get what you're saying. I get it.
I don't think heaven and hell are physical places or destinations.
I just have trouble believing the person, the God that made me who I am, doesn't have a sense of humor. Like, they say, you can't joke about it. That's blasphemy. And I get blasphemy. I get all that stuff. But I think, like, why did you create me this way if I'm not supposed to act this way? Or, it's wrong to think how I think or do what I do. Or, it's kind of, why did you create me to go against my natural thoughts or natural, whatever?
The God that created us definitely has a sense of humor.
Yes, like, I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's just like in religion, you have to be this way or you're not getting in. And I just kind of think like, I know there's the one way you have to believe, right? That's the one way. But there's stipulations. Well, you can't do this. Well, you can't do that. Well, you don't need to be doing this. Well, you don't need to be doing that. You can't think this way. You can't. When my thoughts are natural, I just think them. And then I make the decision, why did I think that? Or, and now I just find it difficult to believe that he made me who I am, and I'm not supposed to be who I am.
I'm a youth pastor, and I'm interested in this convo now. Yeah.
Yes, like, I mean, that's what people think. And you want to know why people are so hard-pressed to not go into church is because they don't feel like they can ask these questions because they have a finger pointing at them. That's a lot of reasons, like the people I talk to, because I get caught in the middle. Like, I see what they're saying, I see what you're saying, but both sides look at me like, oh, you're just saying that because of the church has, you're brainwashed, and then, oh, you're just a sinner like them, and it's just like, I'm like, no, I'm trying to look at both.
There's like 30 churches in Idaho.
Is there?
Yeah, there's like, I see a new one every week. They have a church. They have literalized the Bible and turned it into a business. I went to a life church in Tulsa last week, and they had like merchandise. They had like subscriptions for the church. You can like subscribe. I'm like, bro, if God was here today, if Jesus was here today, he would smite all these churches. That's not his home.
That's another thing is, you have to go to church. Well, you don't go to church, then,
yeah, you look down upon if you don't go to church.
Yeah, the church is the building. It is not the building. It is the people.
Yeah, exactly.
I find it difficult to believe that, and I know how all everything works in the church.
They try to say like people die for their faith or die for Christianity. That makes it true. They try to justify that's true, but people die for a lot of stuff every single day. People die for America. Yeah.
Like, it's just some things I got questions about, and a lot of people have questions about. And I don't like the new churches. They look like stages, like,
yeah,
it's dark, and the person in the light is the preacher or the singer. It's like, why does this look like a bar that I was singing last weekend?
Bro, exactly.
And people got mad at me on Facebook because I was like, why does it look like a stage? And who's really being enlightened? It seems to me the church has gone, and Drewski, when he did the whole skit, it seems to me people started worshiping the church rather than worshiping God.
Look at this.
Nowadays.
Look at this. This was at the live church I was at.
Yes, that. Living on a prayer.
Are we being serious, bro?
That's what I mean. Like, and people got on me on Facebook. Well, just because your church is a certain way doesn't make this right. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying, like, what's the difference between that and the bar I sang in last night? It's just to me it's more worldly, which for all the whole Bible, the whole part of following Christ is to get away from the world, to not be of this world.
It's like 30% of the population is Christians. So 70% of God's creation is burning in hell.
God created us to make righteous decisions, to choose what's right, but we don't. Things are changing today. They might want to modernize the church to fit what we see outside the church. But that's the whole conviction deal. Like you said, we're supposed to make the righteous decision. So if you're changing the church, that's not making the righteous decision. The righteous decision is to say, well, that's not how our church should be. This is how the church is supposed to be. We're not supposed to make the church worldly so everybody will come in. We're supposed to be separating ourselves from the world. That, my friend, is what following Christ in Christ's footsteps is about. Your grandma. Everybody, I believe everybody had a grandma that went to church and she didn't play no foolishness. She lived by the book. And that's honestly, that's probably about when the times that's how it was supposed to be, or it just maybe they went a little too far, but that they were so hung up on, they didn't listen to secular music. They didn't listen to any of this. They listened to their gospel hymns, all stuff. They went to church 5 days a week.
And again, you're talking to a guy that goes to church every Sunday. I grew up in church. Like, I'm just asking questions. These are just simple questions.
Yes, Mr. BK, that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole purpose is to separate ourselves from the world. Then that's why I don't like it. It's because it reminds me of the world. It reminds me of, like I said, the bar that I played in on Saturday night. It should not look like the church.
Malik McDaniel, you're right. Yeah, Mike taught church, dude. That's
Life of prayer, house of prayer.
That's right. Welcome back to Trading Lines. Buy, sell, trade, find stuff, or give stuff away. That's all happening right here, right now. Call in, text 286-6642. And don't forget about those birthdays and anniversaries. If you know someone this week that has a birthday or anniversary, give us a call or text us, and we will do the drawing tomorrow.
My buddy messaged me and said, we did go to the Men in Mike. All right, I got to get out of here. I got to make it to the Broken Bow Sports Complex. They're having their cultural day for the powwow. The
Nice.
AILYC, American Indian Leadership Youth Council, is having their annual powwow this weekend, this Saturday. But today they're having their cultural day. So you can come by. I know a lot of the schools, they'll come by and stickball, all the arts and crafts and stuff, the Native American jewelry, dresses, all that stuff. You can come by and check all that out. If you're interested in not doing anything today, I'm going to go over there. They're fixing to dance, and I do the chanting for the school. So I will catch y'all tomorrow, 7 a.m.
See you, Micah. Be safe out there. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. That's right. Going to church, we're saying a little prayer doesn't change your EFX.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, so a lot of that is we're just, as the youth pastor.
That's 212-0578. Thank you so much for calling. Yes, ma'am. You as well. All right, about 12 minutes left until the top of the hour. Get your calls in, 286-6642. This person has some duck eggs for $3 a dozen. They also have 2 fish tanks. One is a 5-gallon and the other is a 1-gallon tank. You can give them a call, 236-4234. That's 236-4234. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Yes, sir. What's her name? What was that first one? I still couldn't understand you. Marianne. All right, we got Marianne on the birthday list. Thank you so much for calling. Yes, sir. Shout out to Mary Ann. We got you on the birthday list. Hope you have an amazing day. We got a Ruger 45 automatic pistol for sale. They're selling it $375. And they also have a Kenmore electric dryer for $50 and a set of 4-wheeler ramps asking $65. If you're interested in any of these items, you can call or text 236-0066. Again, the number is 236-0066. Good morning. You're live on Trading Lines. Is that happening today, you said? Tomorrow? All right. All right, I got that down. Thank you for calling. Bye. Go check out that garage sale happening behind KFC at 8:30 tomorrow. They're going to have clothes, flower pots, jeans. This person wants to wish a happy anniversary to Marty and Tamara Reich. Happy anniversary to Marty and Tamara. We got you on the birthday and anniversary list. 51 minutes after 8. We got to take a quick break here. Do not leave. We'll be right back. God forgives you, paid it all for you. Grace doesn't swear, but you have to stay plugged in. Okay.
This is Kevin Brick at the Isobel National Bank. Never provide your personal information.
Yeah, going to church definitely doesn't change you. It's good. Church is great. For me, I think church is great to be raised in because it kind of gave me put like a reputation on my name. So I didn't want to do anything stupid because I didn't want to let, my family and friends down. So I wasn't, I didn't do any crazy things. And I would say that's because of church. Grace is what we are giving.
Lightning fast, and the television reception is amazing, and it includes Oklahoma City television stations. Visit the fine office in Isobel for more.
Malik, answer this. Just a question.
To all Isobel businesses,
like people born in India, or like people born into a different religion, the incorrect religion, as you would say. Let's say someone's born into a Muslim. First, let me say this: 80 to 90% of people born into the religion stay in that religion. So people born into a Muslim family are told that that's the right religion. Christianity is not right. All these religions are right. And is that fair? Because I have a better advantage of going into heaven than a Muslim does. So what would you respond to that? How would you respond to that? What's up, Cameron? Thank you for tuning in. How's Michigan right now? What's the weather like in Michigan? We still Facebook Live? What's up, Facebook? Gonna hop out of here.